Too much. Bit too much. Welcome to a wonderful... Oh, my shit. Well, that's not even a phrase. How are we a hype... Calm. This isn't going out live. Start again. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Ad's Sunday night stream here at twitch.tv/ad_ad_ad. Thank you so much for joining us. And a massive shout out to first in the chat this evening, Wasps Kill Bears. Wasps Kill Bears. A hype train is close, which is confusing, but I think it might be because we're already a month into me being affiliate and people are resubbing, which is very kind, very kind. I was warned that hype train has started. I wasn't warned about that. I was warned that, you get a lot of goodwill at the start and then a lot of people will not sub again for whatever reason, which is fine, by the way. If you're one of those people, you subbed and you're not going to sub again, fine. You're welcome back here whenever you like. Honestly. Subbing isn't important to me. What is important is your company. And actually, it blows me away that every time I do a stream, there's always a nice, lovely selection of people in the chat straight away. I fucking love it. Hereford, Wasps, Domella, Sparkle Muffin, Powerful Khan, Divin Inc., Frolicles. Incredible. And Llama's here too, even though they've only got one eye. Don't know. Thank you so much for resubscribing for 2 months. You're on a 2-month streak. You will get the little number 2 badge. Will you be the first one with that? Or did Wasps already have that? No, Wasps has got a founder's badge. I haven't got a founder's badge for anybody. Actually, I might have one for Llama. I don't have one for Pip because I wasn't actually around on the day that was required to be there for that. Anyway, Hello, thank you so much, M Don't Know, for resubscribing. Thanks for the 2 months, as the pro streamers say. Sparkle Muffin, thank you so much for resubscribing. Divin Inc., 100 bits. Thank you so much, Divin Inc. Divin Inc., my future pirate partner, very exciting. Guzbo has just resubscribed. Guzbo, my chef in crime. That well-known saying. Thank you so much, Guzbo, for resubscribing. Wow, how fun was Friday night? If anybody wasn't aware, in the place of Scroobius Pip, who wasn't around for his normal Friday night party, TPI Fridays, myself, Llama Chan Gaming, let's have a shout out for Llama Chan Gaming, Wasps Kill Bears, let's have a shout out for Wasps Kill Bears, and Guzbo on Twitch. We've just had a shout out for Guzbo, but you know who he is. We all got together. We had an amazing time over on Llama's channel. We played Overcooked 2. I was absolutely fantastic at it throughout. Took the bull by the horns, knew exactly what I was getting up to throughout, and I had the plans. My 5-star crew member experience, really, I banked it, and I think everybody was impressed with my ability in the kitchen. We had a lot of fun. It was really good. I really enjoyed it, actually. Last week, I had a bit of a shitter. I have had a tough few months, and I've had, particularly the last few weeks, have been tough again, annoyingly, because I was ill. I had a cold, then I went away, and I had that nightmare journey up to my parents and some other stress. Then I got ill again and got another cold, and I've just been feeling a bit down, haven't been able to exercise, and when I don't exercise, it's easy for me to mope about and not feel motivated. Last few days of last week, I was feeling pretty down. And Friday night cheered me right the fuck up. It was great fun to hang out with those guys and play the game. It was great fun to see so many of you supporting us in chat. It was fucking cool that we made Llama's idea to donate all Ko-fi donations to the NCAAF, or is that something completely different? An amazing fun that Llama will remind us of in a minute. And after that, we went and hung out and we watched Guzbo have his first music stream in ages. And I was sat here. I did go in and say hello to my wife. I was sat here bopping. I was dancing and I had a smile on my face. And I was like, I'm happy. I feel happy. I feel joy. And that week I hadn't felt a huge amount of joy. Apart from when I was dressed up as a sexy burger at Pip's house. Anyway, I got all that out. I haven't even read any of your chat. So sorry. Where are we? David McNeil, strong start. Yeah, fuck that apple. I don't even know where that apple is. I took a massive bite of an apple and I just chucked it across the room for comedic effect. Cannot see it. Might eat it later. I ate too much. Thank you so much. Oh, happy subiversary. Hope you got me something nice, says Guzbo. How about kind words about your music stream? I said that before you even paid me to do it. Domela cheered 100 bits. Thank you so much. And Balata B-Boy followed me. Thank you, Balata B-Boy. Thank you for following. Thank you for coming in. Welcome in. It's a Sunday night. We're going to have a chilled Sunday night stream. Guzbo, how has your weekend been? Because I know that your wonderful wife, Cade, has been away and you stayed up late playing games and DJing. I hope you've had a lovely weekend. Sometimes it's nice to have the place to yourself for a bit, isn't it? But it makes it even more better when your beloved comes home. Llama, hope the eye is good. Scrolling down. Scrolling up would be a terrible mistake. Llama-chan Gaming calls me shit plate boy. Thank you so much. I had the sweatiest ears on Twitch. Is absolutely correct, Wasps. Hey, Dale to me. Comfy stream. Exactly. I should have added the cozy tag. We're gonna get cozy. Thing I love about unpacking, which I realized last week, is that every item we unpack is a potential conversation starter. We unpack a pair of pants Everybody's got a story about a pair of pants. Let's just hope we don't unpack any pairs of trousers, because as you saw on Friday night, I had no trouser chat for Wasps. Llama Chan is going to shower very quickly because they are covered in chopped hair, dog hair. I had a shower. I had another quick shower before this stream. I've been up in London all day, visiting some friends and helping out with some stuff. Hype train level 2 complete. I feel very lucky, guys. There we go. I'm up to date. I am up to date. A pair of pants bought at a pound shop. The pants are also haunted. What? Stardust? How far are you from London? I am about an hour on the train to London. About 45 minutes from London. But I drove. So today I had to drive round to a friend who lives in North London, and I'm south of the country by the seaside. And I had to drive, so that makes it a bit more shit. You have to go through a tunnel, and then you have to go through traffic, and it took about an hour and a half, and then it took an hour and 45 to get home. We had to stop to get some food because we messed up the timings, and I knew I was streaming, I wasn't going to be able to eat. We stopped at Services. I got a Burger King for the first time in ages. Not too fussed about Burger King, take it or leave it. I had the Argentinian Angus. Fuck. It was so good. Yes, Delta Me. Dartford. Argentinian Angus burger. It had chimichurri mayonnaise, and it had chili sauce and crispy onions, and it had the burger. It was a beef burger. It was nice. And I was eating it in the car while driving, which I don't usually like doing. But I was loving it. I was loving it so much that my wife had a horrible time because I was like, I love this. This is fucking great. She's like, yeah, okay, you like the burger. This is exactly the kind of burger I like eating. Everything about this is like my kind of thing. I'm great. I'm great to hang out with. No, Llama. No. That's McDonald's. Anyway, I've had a good weekend. I feel sort of rejuvenated because I've been at home. I wasn't at home today. We got up and went to London quite early, but we were with friends and it was quite chilled. Yesterday was really, really chilled at home. Got to get a load of jobs done. As you know, when you're a grown up, it is just jobs. And then you get into bed, and like James Acaster says in one of his stand-ups, can't remember which one, lie in bed, no more jobs. Just shout no more jobs and then go to sleep. Yeah, wife gets that a lot. I'm too enthusiastic about stuff sometimes, which I think when we first got together, I think was a pro. I think she was quite into it and was like, wow, this guy's like really, it's cool how he gets into stuff. 18 years later, this burger's right on my street. Fuck, I love this burger. Should we go back and get another one? And she's just like, can we just go home? Ad is a fully paid up member of the Burger King Kids Club. Funkel Albert, that's not true. Although, do you remember when Burger King... I was a member of the Kids Club. Do you remember when they had all the different characters? They had actual children, and I think they were one of the first to actually think about having a bit of diversity in their character selection, because they had the guy called Wheels with a Z who was in a wheelchair. WizKid. Was it WizKid? Why am I saying Wheels? I feel like it was Wheels with a Z. I've just Googled Wheels with a Z as if that would bring up what I'm talking about. Wheels, Burger King. Yes. Tell you what, let's have a look at this right now. Let's have a look at this right now. What are we doing? These guys. And actually, Kid Vid Wheels. There was no Z, but the logo, his little name was his W was made up like a wheel. Boomer, Jaws, Lingo. I reckon Lingo could talk loads of different languages. Straps. Straps? I don't know if Straps is a good name. I don't know if that holds up. IQ, JD. Look at Kid Vid. Fuck. So cool. Absolutely amazing. Addis WizKid. Kid Vid, do you mean? Funkle Albert. Anyway, do you remember this? Stop talking about piss. Clear water. That's a cool effect. Wheels went on to lose all his hair and start school for kids with special powers. Honestly, wasps, I'm actually not that hydrated today because I went to London. I forget how hot and like gross and dirty London is, in the sense of like when you're going on the underground and it's hot, you just feel dirty. And I didn't drink a huge amount of water today. So, but yeah, I was looking forward to this. The last couple of streams, I have been looking forward to them, but because I've been feeling ropey, it's been like, I probably shouldn't stream because I should like rest and chill out and go to bed early. Can you go back to Pip so we can see more legs? Frolicles for you, possibly not. Maybe one day. Definitely, in fact, if you're excited about Pip-related content that potentially features me, then this week, just keep your eyes peeled. Keep your ears unzipped. Okay? Because something cool could be happening this week. Yeah. In fact, something cool could be happening on Tuesday. Just to get it out now, I'm not going to do a stream on Tuesday during the day. I'm not going to do my usual 10:30 a.m. Tuesday stream because I've got some work stuff and I just need to catch up a bit because I've been ill and stuff like that. Wednesday morning, 10:30 a.m. I will be there with bells on, playing The Sims. And then next week, we're probably going to do, on Sunday, we're going to do... Show us your stuff. 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 We're going to do Show Us Your Stuff, and I think we're doing toys. I think that was the plan. I think we agreed, okay? We're going to do toys, which is basically any toys you have that you want to show us. And they can be toys from your childhood that you've kept up in a loft or something. They could be toys that from your childhood that you've rebought. Maybe during lockdown, a lot of people were getting into the nostalgia, getting on eBay, buying toys that they used to own. Or you might have kids. They might have fucking great toys that you're impressed with and you're like, toys these days. Or they might be just toys and you're a grown-up and you've gone into a toy shop without kids. You don't even have any nieces or nephews or friends with kids. You absolutely hate kids. But you go to toy shops every weekend. You walk up and down and you buy yourself a little gift, a little toy, and show us that as well. We're going to be doing that on Sunday. And if you want to drop me an email, the email is showusyourstuffplease@gmail.com. Show us your stuff, please, at gmail.com. That's the jingle. Or you can message me on Discord or Twitter. If you want to tweet me, what's the command for Twitter on here? Llama or wasps? I can't remember what the... there is a command to bring out my Twitter, but it is ad_Twitch. Or my name is Ad, if you want to go for my original Twitter. Send me photos, send me stories. If you want to get involved, if you're around on Sunday, I'll bring you up on the Discord chat. We'll chat about your toys. It'll be fun. I'm going to have to go up in the loft again and see what I've got. I don't have as good a collection of toys as I had of autographs. I probably peaked too soon. You set that one up as Twitter. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'd love it if it was a toy you genuinely still had rather than, I mean, yeah, to be honest, I don't know what your house looks like or your hands. So you could Google one of the best toys of all time and send me a photo of somebody holding it, and I will believe it's you. Who here has Lego, says Stardust. Oh, you'd be surprised to guess that Funkel Albert has a lot of Lego. Funkel Albert, basically, all of these categories I'm picking are aimed at Funkel Albert because I know that he's got a load of good stuff. Something you had as a kid, but not exactly a toy. Yeah, that's fine, Domella. Could be anything. Is a signed Chuckle Brothers t-shirt a toy? If you can send me a video or a photo, Wasps, of you playing with it, so I don't mean playing in it, like playing with it, then yeah, it's a toy. Should we do some hurdles? Should we do some hurdles and then we'll do the crossword? I saw somebody saying it was a tough crossword. I think it was Wasps. By the way, can we get a shout out, please? Stardust Kitten Spire. Is a bag full of glass a broken toy? No, but I once took my daughter when she was about 6 months to a brewery. Really great dad. Went with some friends and brought her along, and she was sort of sat on the floor, and we were trying out some of these beers from a brewery. We were being responsible. We were having food. We just stopped there for a couple of beers, and then we were just doing some other bits and bobs. At one point, I looked down on the floor, and my daughter was there crunching on a piece of broken glass. Hashtag best dad. Just a little bit of broken glass in her mouth. She was fine. She continues to be fine. What I was going to say was, can we have a shout out, please, for Big Taff Man, or Big Man Taff, as Scroobius Pip calls him. Big Taff Man, the other day, when we raided him on Wednesday, he did the crossword. A few of you stuck around. He completed it, but it took him, 12 minutes or 18 minutes? We had 10 minutes of carnage. It was awful. And the thing I enjoyed the most was I was watching it going, he's doing all right. He's not doing great. But the doubt, the self-doubt, he was like, oh God, this is awful. Oh, I can't do it. Oh no, oh, this is awful. Now I know. And he had a whole new respect. Doing it on stream's tough. I know a few of you guys have done it on stream, but it's tough. And it made me laugh. Anyway, let's do some hurdles, and then let's do a crossword, and then we'll do some unpacking. Look at wheels. Look at wheels. That's a redraw on DeviantArt. That's the original wheels. Look at Kid Vid, though. I love Kid Vid. Holy shit. So 90s. Anyway, focus. What days do you stream Sims, baby? Is that how you were saying it? Kid Vid does have some Back to the Future 2 vibes going on. I do the Sims usually on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Stardust, were you up for Sims? I used to do the Sims every stream, and then I was simmed out a little bit. I'm not simmed out really, but it's just doing it every stream. I wanted to try some other stuff. But this week it's just going to be on Wednesday. You know how this works. Let's guess the song. I've just noticed that I must have resized my window, so hold on a sec. Add admin. Let's do it. What is that? Didn't sound anything like that. Nothing. I've just got on my activity. Oh, no. Okay. Nobody knows. Let's skip. Sort of basically the same. I might just fuck off 70s. I never get them. I don't really care. I've just skipped again. Is that The Who? It's not Who Are You? It could be Let's See Action or The Seeker. Something Prog Rocky. Love Hurts. Nazareth. Oh, guys. I felt like that sounded like the start of The Who. It's Love Hurts. See, when you say it like that, Frolicles, when you're like, it's Love Hurts, that's what makes me think you've just opened up Shazam on your phone. Do you remember Love Hurts, the TV show with Adam Faith and Zoe Wanamaker? I'm pretty sure my parents watched that when I was about 8. There you go. There he is. Dr. Shazam. Sorry, Dr. Hurdles in full effect. We should talk about Glastonbury after this, okay? I've just remembered I wanted to talk about Glastonbury. 80s. Ooh, exotic. That's Terence Trent D'Arby. Fuck. Which one? Sign Your Name? If You Let Me Stay. Oh, Sign Your Name, says Domella. What a team. Domella's like a dark horse when it comes to these. Domella gets quite a lot, but doesn't get the props. Domella deserves the props. Props to you, Domella. Oh, Guzbo came in late, and he got it absolutely bang on. It is the song by that band that someone sang once at karaoke. 90s Hurdle. Here we go. Sometimes I feel like... It's not that, is it? Or is it... Is it... Prodigy? Another Dimension. Wait, Out of Space, that's what it's called. I knew it. Good work, Guzbo. Good work, Funkle Albert. Good work, Frolicles. I knew it too. Why do I get a feeling that young Guzbo had a lot of fun raving around to that tune? In case of emergency, break glass tune when DJing. Yes. Here's the classic Hurdle. I know it, but what is it? Dun, 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 dun. Groove is in the heart. There you go.
We're going to dance. We're going to dance. We're going to dance and have some fun.
Nice. So, yeah, just quickly, Glastonbury. I don't usually... it's weird. I have a weird relationship with watching Glastonbury because I have been to Glastonbury and I fucking like... I'd love to go back again and I have great times. I used to love going to festivals loads back in the day. I haven't been to one for a little while. Definitely not since I've had a kid. Would love to do it again, go to Glastonbury. But for ages, I could not watch Glastonbury on the telly because of the FOMO. It was just far too much. And I'd watch it and I'd be like, this is shit. I'm sat on my sofa. I want to be there. I want to be in there. But there is no doubt, I just realised I really, really needed to check an email before we came on today. Please tell me. Okay, everything's fine. The BBC absolutely smashed their coverage. And I was watching some last night, and I was just wondering what you guys thought. And I wondered if you've been watching any, and if there are any sets from Glastonbury this year that I should go and check out. I actually randomly watched a load of the Billie Eilish set because I was like, this is pretty cool. Billie Eilish, 20, headlining Glasgow. I don't know a huge amount about Billie Eilish. I know a couple of the songs. I'm going to check it out because whoever headlines usually puts on a big show. And I thought it was pretty cool. I'm an old guy who thinks a cool young girl is pretty cool, okay? Which means I'm now young and cool and relevant as well, okay? You know? But anyway, watched a bit of that. And then I watched the whole of the Idol set, which was an emotional one because it was the last gig I went to with a friend of mine. And they always put on a great show. Delta Me, I've not seen any of the Glasgow set. Keen to catch up on Cody Frost's set on the BBC introducing stage. Okay, Cody Frost. I'll check that out. Lady Miss Kier for the win. This is the thing now, guys. And now I'm setting myself up for this, but you guys could start saying random made-up band names, and I will pretend I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. The Chicken Kievs, yeah, I'll check them out. They sound fantastic. Guzbo can't watch because of FOMO as well. Wasps, Jack White was good. Guzbo on Twitch, everyone should come to some wee Scottish festivals. I've been to Tea in the Park years and years ago. I was about to say Biffy Clyro played. That doesn't help. That was pretty much every year. Idlewild played The Streets. It was a long time ago. And it was fucking great. And I loved it. And everyone called me Big Man. It was fantastic. Hereford, I think I preferred the Idols set from 2019 as well. Because it felt like, fuck me, this is a moment, we've made it. Whereas their set from Friday was a bit like, oh, we've done this. And I don't know, there was something slightly more raw about the first one, I reckon. Come to Kelburn. It's in the grounds of a castle that's covered in graffiti. That sounds fucking cool. Wasps kill bears. Here we go. Big fan of the Reclining Werewolf Project. Did you see? I saw. I didn't watch any of Paul McCartney last night, but I saw that Dave Grohl came out, and I know that will have been an emotional moment for him, but also for Llama Chan Gaming. And obviously the first appearance of Dave Grohl since Taylor Hawkins' sad death. So that was pretty mad. And then Paul McCartney brings out Bruce Springsteen. Mad. He had a new tat on his hand. Dave had a new tat. I haven't watched it yet either. I'm not going to watch 2 3/4 hours of Paul McCartney, although fucking props to him. 80 years old. That's mad. Kendrick, who is on the stage, is he on there now? No, he's probably on about 9:30 tonight, I think. I'm definitely going to be watching that set because I am a big might be going too far. But I have listened to and enjoyed all of Kendrick's albums. That's the kind of fan I am. And I really like the new one. So I'm definitely going to watch that. I reckon he'll put on an amazing show as well. Anyway, wow. Incredible music chat. Wow. That's why you come here, right, guys? That's why you come here. Right, let's get back to what we were actually doing. But yeah, feel free, Chuck. I mean, I've decided basically this year I'm going to go all in on Glastonbury and watch a load of stuff on the BBC. And then I might get tickets. I might try and get tickets. But I'm not sure if I could do any of that camping in the fields with all the riffraff. No, with all the youngsters and stuff. I reckon I'm going to have to do some glamping. I'm going to have to save up and get myself a proper wigwam or something. Let's do a crossword. Yeah, I've only been to Glastonbury once. Funkle Albert was there with me. What year was it, Funkle Albert? The Who headlined? Arctic Monkeys? Björk? Editors? I'm trying to think who we saw. Pendulum? I remember seeing Pendulum. Anyway. Oh, Frolicles, 2007. Oh, absolutely amazing story, which we'll tell at one stage about some of our friends getting out of the car park really, really quick after Glastonbury and going home to our mate's house in Reading, Lama, who had a hot tub, and we were chilling in the hot tub a couple of hours after Glastonbury was finished. Meanwhile, some of our other friends got caught in the car park, were in the car park for about 8 hours, were having to lick condensation off a plastic bag because they had no fluids. It was fucking great. Frolicles. I've seen Deadmau5. Never had an urge to see live music. Frolicles, is that because you're always at the beer festivals? Or you're in the beer tent? Or you're in a beer shop? We know you, Frolicles, now. That's why. Oh, Llama, don't tell me that you are from Lower Early. Anyway, let's not zone in too much on exactly where Llama lives. Let's do a crossword. So what I'm going to do, chat, if you've never seen this before, if you're new in, hello, welcome, thanks for coming. I really do appreciate it. Llama, I know your address, but I haven't looked it up on Google Maps on Street View, although I should do that. Wouldn't it be amazing if I got on Street View and I could see the burb in your window? Which one's your window? Right, fuck it. Let's do it now. Street View. How much are you panicking? That would be mad. Yeah, if you're new, I'm about to do the crossword and it's probably going to be shit. But don't let that put you off the channel. Don't judge me on my crossword skills. Poll, yes, you legend, Frolicles. Let me do my poll. Let me open up my creator dashboard. Oh, shit. What have I just clicked? I'm just trying to appeal a ban. Didn't mean to click on that. If you are new in chat though, or you're lurking tonight, then please feel free to say hello. All the best people lurk. I've been doing a whole lot of lurking. I even lurked last night a bit watching Aztaz, and Llama and Wasps were playing Fall Guys with Aztaz. And a couple of times I went to say something and I was like, I'm not gonna. Sometimes you're just not in the mood to like invest in the chat. And I'd love it if sometimes you could go to bars or pubs or restaurants where your mates were, you'd made some plan, everyone was there, and you walk in and you just sit for a bit and they don't even realise you're there, and you can just be like, is the chat good? Is the vibe good? Do I feel like hanging out with these people? I do, but I'm not going to say anything. That would be ace. And that's what I did last night. But yeah, I didn't watch loads of Fall Guys, but I watched a bit and it was fun. It was good fun. I would have fucking played if you could get Fall Guys on a fucking Mac. You used to be able to. I used to have it. I'm saving for a PC. Right. Will add complete the crossword. 2 minutes. Use your channel points, aka your channel pats. Ad just called his devout chat followers shite. Yeah, that's how it goes. Mini crossword, Sunday, June the 26th, 2022, put together once again by Joel Fagliano. Honestly, Joel, how does he do it every day? It's the mini one, so, I mean, I don't want him to get too big for his boots. Domella, when I visit the UK, Adadad and Lamachan Gaming have to meet me somewhere at some point. Yes, let's do it. I like how vague that is as well, Domella. Somewhere at some time. We know the people, we don't know where or when. On a roof at 3 a.m. That's all I'm going to commit to. Holy shit, look at this fucking prediction. Question from Lama Chan Gaming. Thanks for your question. You can redeem a Ask Me Anything with 500 channel pats. Lama Chan Gaming. Would you rather swim in a swimming pool of warm piss or cold piss? Shit, that's a nice question. Let's go for fucking hot piss, like nearly boiling. Not quite boiling, but nearly boiling. Enough so I get like third-degree burns all over my body. Because then I can come on chat the next day. I've survived, but I can come on stream the next day. I can look at Llama through the camera. I can say, was it fucking worth it? Was it worth it? The same question. Right, thank you so much to the 12% that supported me. Actually, quite a big percentage. 6 people say, yes, I'm going to do it. 9 people say no. But the percentages, that's what it's all about. M don't know. He could be leading us on. Hello, M don't know again. I went to say hello to you as if you weren't already here, and then I remembered you were here because you redeemed your sub, and I loved it. Spending weeks pretending to struggle with the crossword so we all end up betting against him. Then one week he'll instantly smash it like it's no problem. Yes, that would be cool. I'd only do that if there was actually real funds involved and I could actually benefit. I'm just going to have a drink before we do this, though. Six people are about to be disappointed and I'm one of them. Oh dear, Del. Del to me, who, by the way, did a little test stream out of the blue the other day on Twitch. Del to me, who I believe is about to start streaming on Twitch. One of the first things that Del said that I saw, again, I think I lurked on that because I think I was out and about on my phone. I came in briefly and I saw Del to me say, oh, it's been a long time since I've done this. So Del, did you used to stream? We don't talk about the test. Everything I just said, ignore me, guys. I just absolutely lost it. My mind went weird. I started talking about random stuff that didn't happen. Let's do the crossword. Let's hide the chat. I hide the chat. I freeze the chat so I know where I'm at, so I can catch up on you guys saying congratulations and well done and good effort. And thanks for putting yourself out there. We come in here. I remind chat that my microphone is in front of the keyboard, which could make things a little bit harder. I'm going to click on this play without a counter, and I'm going to do this crossword. It's a New York Times crossword. That's a big disclaimer. Okay? Because there's quite often American stuff which we don't necessarily get straight away. Such as e-bill. Let's do it. One across. Performs in a play. I'm in actor. Could be anything. 5 across. What comprises 2% of the body's weight but uses 20% of its energy? Oh. Don't know. 7 across. Word with button, laugh, or flop. Belly? Belly. Oh, I hate... Oh. Fucking hell. Pressing all the wrong shortcuts. I hate this. I think if you click on the clue, then it gives you, stock market recovery. I don't know, but I know it crashes, a stock market crashes, but I don't know what it says, what the phrase is when it recovers. Vodka brand in a blue bottle. Right. That's going to be an American brand that we don't know, I think. I'm trying to think. Tito's? That's just an American brand of vodka, I think. But anyway, that's not right. 1 down. Shorten words for short. Abbreviation? A, B, B, V? No. A, B. This might be really silly. Abbreviation. This isn't right, is it? I feel like that's the kind of thing that this fucking crossword would do to me. Haunted house sound. Woo! I mean, what else is there? But that's not how you spell it. Add up. Oh, God. Okay, the Yankees on scoreboards. That's going to be the NYY, New York Yankees. Got to be, right? Got to be. Ridiculous. Oh, fuck's sake. I don't like this because we haven't got enough to work with. We've just got the middle letter of all of the other words. Some people could argue that's quite a lot to work with. One down, performance in a play. It's definitely belly. We're safe. That's locked in. I'm feeling fantastic about that. When this all goes wrong, remember I got belly. One down. One down. Shorten words for short. Shorten words for short. Maybe it is that AB. What's the an abbreviation for an abbreviation? The B in the middle is telling me that it might be something like that. Shorten words. When you shorten words, you abbreviate them. And a short version of abbreviate is ABBRV. I think. Two down. Haunted house sound. It's not screech. It's too long. Oh, I don't know. Add up. Okay, add up. So what do you do when you add up? Ridiculous. Fall down. Ridiculous. Oh, ridiculous is just a ridiculous clue. Ridiculous. I mean, okay. One across. Performance in a play. It's one across. We knew that. Performance in a play. Well, actors and actresses, but actors. Honestly. Acts in a play. Acts in a play. Acts in a play. He acts. Yes. Okay. Right. See, that's got to be this. It's got to be this. That looks shit, though. Is it just 1B when you do that? Abbreviate. Is it just... Let's keep it for now. 5 across. Haunted... Sorry. Where are we? 5 across. Okay. What comprises 2% of the body's weight? It might not be that B. It might not be that. So let's focus on what we know. And acts and belly are looking good. 2 down. I mean, where are we? We're at 4 minutes 30. I've learnt from Big Taff Man. Go longer if you need to. Go a bit longer. I reckon we always say you can't go longer than 7.5 minutes. I've just made that number up in my head. And I'm wasting that time by talking about it. 7.5 minutes max. 2 down. Haunted house sound. See something E. Creep? Creep. Or creak. 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 You get lots of creaking in haunted houses. I think that's looking good. This isn't down here though. VK is not looking good unless it's like what tasteless vodka-based drink did you drink quite a lot of at Students' Union on Pound a drink night in 2005? VK Blue. That's not the question. That's shit. This is shit. But it is a vodka brand. So maybe that is it. Eight across. Stock market recovery. Rally. Does it rally? Does the stock market rally? 5 across. What comprises 2% of the brain? Oh, silly. Ridiculous is silly. 3 down. Add up. Tally. No, I've put the wrong fucking letters. Okay. 3 down. Tally. When you add something up. 6 down. Ridiculous. Silly. Yes, that's right. This is the only thing that's not right. Brain, belly, rally. What have I done? What have I done wrong? It's this, isn't it? It's the ABBV. Ab. Act is right. Brain is right. Belly is right. 8 across. Stock market. Why isn't that right? Okay. We're going until 7.5 minutes. We're so close. We, collectively, all of us. This is not on me. This is on all of us. 9 across. Okay. Am I the only person? Well, there's no point in asking rhetorical questions. Creek, it looks right to me. Tally, silly, New York Yankees. That looks right. Acts, brain, belly, rally. What's happened? Why isn't it right? Because this bit, ABB, abbreviate. Rally. The stock market rallied tonight. That sounds right to me. 7.5. Okay, I've got to come back to chat. Firstly, let's pay out. Actually, let's wait just in case the system's against me and for some reason I'm right, but also wrong. I don't know. Let's catch up with chat. Fuck's sake, guys. Brain. Got it. Penis. Oh, fuck me, says Delta Me. Delta Me watching just overcome with how fantastic I am at this. Asking me to fuck him, which is a bit much. Rally. See? Got there. The vodka one killed me today. There you go. Yeah, the first letter threw me for ages. Yep. S. Is it S? No. Unless I've done something wrong. Creek. It's that bastard read the full exam question thing. Feels like I'm going to have an aneurysm. It's fun though, right, guys? You enjoy this? Fuck my blood pats. Acts, I got it. Tally, I got it. Silly, I got it. Guys, don't panic. Fraz Waffle, thank you so much for getting involved in the chat today. I see you've done brain. I got brain. Everything was fine. A, B, B, V, S. Valley? No, that also didn't work. Delta Me says he's doing it. Guanad said wasps. His 5 across is finally working. Yes, thank you, Delta Me. I had to double check what my 5 across was there. Yes, no way. If he got rally, he really should get tally. I did get rally and tally. I still don't know why this hasn't worked. Just that letter V. So what the fuck letter is it? He's being silt. When did I change that to a T? When did I change that to a T? And how annoying. How annoying must that have been to witness? Sky Vodka with 2 Ys. When did I have that as a T? Thanks for joining us today, guys. Thanks for coming in. Silt. Here it all is. Silt. Fucking silt. Silt emote. Please add. I'm losing my silt shit here. Oh my God, please no. Silt is the only problem. If he does it, then it's a U-turn. I swear I'll leave forever. I hope he gives up on this with the letter wrong. The vodka one doesn't start. T for twat. No. Oh, that was close. Silt is a strange way to spell silly. Powerful kind. Thanks for highlighting the message. You silt goose. It's not as bad as Rambo. Hereford. You can take that Rambo emote and feel free to use it whenever you like in the channel. Thanks so much for joining tonight and for coming along. I appreciate it. Every time he says silly, it's killing me. Why did it have a T there? Why? Okay, I've had time to think about it. I clearly just made a silly mistake. That penny drop moment was painful, dude. Yes, thank you, Divinink. Thank you so much. Delta me, I've never been so stressed in my life. Perfect for the Sunday night, right? It's that kind of lovely little chilled, cozy stream on a Sunday night vibe that you all need. Hey, KB Me. I hope you and your celeb Sims are well. KB Me, we've only played The Sims a couple of times since you were last in, and thank you so much. I couldn't work out how to get these celebs to... I couldn't work out how to access the celebs. I didn't try hard, and I didn't Google it, but we had a quick look and we couldn't work it out. Your pats are coming. Don't worry, your channel pats are coming. And they're coming right now. Oh. Guys. I'm going to delete Twitch now, says Stardust. Yeah, you got your channel pats, Domella. Silk mistake. Give me them pats. Add putting the crossing crossword. Hope you unpack a Ghostwatch DVD now. No, Darcy. KB Me, I'm so sorry you joined at a stressful time for me. Never happens when we play The Sims, does it? It's only the crossword that can do it to me. Have you got hot ears yet? Sparkle Muffin, why did you mention it? Quite hot. Llama, I don't have fake ears. My ears are legit, okay? I grew them. I grew them hard. I put a lot of effort into my ears, and you're suggesting they're fake. I just went and bought a couple of them. Mr. Potato ad. They're so rubbery. Would you say that to anybody, Llama? Is that the kind of thing you'd say? You just go around saying to people? Don't know why I punish myself. I don't know why I punish myself. Don't know why I did that to my own ears. And I did feel it, because they're real ears, like everybody else around here that's listening to this with their real ears. You feel stuff in your ears, right? Do you get... Are ears sensitive if you have real ears? Apologies anybody who backed me, but do not lose faith. You saw how close I was. There were some hard ones there. We got there. There was a name of a product we've never heard of, but we didn't quite get there. I made a big silt mistake. Do not abandon me. Okay, guys, unpacking. I'm shouting a bit because once again, the game audio is quite loud in my ears. Let's turn it down a bit. Oh, do you know what? Let's do it on here. Unpacking is a lovely game. Hello, Catnip. How are you? KB Me, you're supposed to be the supportive person who comes here and supports me and talks about about how I'm getting on with The Sims. And immediately you've acclimatized and suggesting I have fake ears with everybody else. Okay? I'm actually very happy to see that you're feeling comfortable and welcome in the chat. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, so Unpacking. We played this last Sunday. It was really cool, really chilled out. We basically move in. I think we started in... what year was it? Can't remember what year it was, but we started off in a kid's bedroom, in which we unpacked. Then we moved to a uni dorm, which we unpacked. Then we moved to a first house, looked like a shared house. So we unpacked a few of the rooms. You'll see, it's chilled. And we sort of used quite a lot of it as jumping off points for conversation between chat. Because you unpack stuff. And if you unpack a computer, you might end up having a great anecdote about a computer. So we did the bedroom. The bedroom, consider it unpacked. We've got to do the little dining room area. Catnip, I'd love to absolutely jump on your mistake there. I'd love to jump on your mistake and enjoy the fact that you're feeling a bit of underwear, but you're feeling a bit under the weather. So I'm sorry to hear that. All right. Oh, powerful Khan, unpacking. That is too soon. All right, let's unpack. Actually, can we move this stuff? You can't move this stuff. It's such a mess. Can't move anything. Yeah, they appear to be a New Zealand rugby fan. We can't move that stuff because it's not our stuff. Is that a dirty dish just left there? Yeah, revolting. I reckon that's porridge. Somebody... What do you reckon? I reckon that's porridge. Don't know why I'm putting so much thought into that specific book. One box done. What's that? Raccoon? Eiffel Tower? That fucking bus. We've had this bus a long old time. Leaning Tower of Pisa. Has anyone been to the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Has anyone been to the Leaning Tower of Pisa and not taken a photo of you pretending to hold up the Leaning Tower of Pisa? I bet it's the bowl your ears are left in at night. Okay, I'm done. KB me. Llama, can we ban KB me, please? This is where Llama refuses to ban KB me. I learned that from the best. Don't really ban. No way. No way. KBMe is already a valued member of chat, let's face it. Right, some of these books are too big. Look at this bad boy. Had that for ages too. Little chicken. Ban everyone except KB me. Yes, please, Wasps. Imagine if Wasps just did that, went on a tirade of banning. And there's actual video evidence where I said yes, please to it, so he couldn't really kick off. Plus, it's just Twitch. Like, what? It's not actually like a real job or anything. You could just delete your account. Never hear from Wasps ever again. Wave that ban hammer. Oh, Sparkle, here's what I wanted to hear. Sparkle, Div and Ink, how did your Friday night go? I know that when we were playing Overcooked 2 over at Llama Chan Gaming's channel, KB me, if you like the cut of Llama Chan Gaming's jib in chat, just imagine how you might feel about Llama Chan Gaming as a streamer. Where they also rip into me. On Friday night we did a co-op stream, 4-player. There you go, little shout out. But on the same night, Sparkle Muffin and Div and Ink were having a community night. Was this in your Discord? Do you have a Discord? I don't know what it was all about. Sparkle or Div, please tell us about it. And I want to know what happened. I think at about 1 a.m, I could see on the Discord that Div and Ink was playing Among Us. So I think it was still going strong. Fall Guys and Among Us. There you go. Fall Guys and Among Us till 1 a.m. Corroborated. Corroborated? The corroboree frog, the corroboree frog. That's a Wiggles song. Right. I'm losing it. Let's move on. Okay, living room. Look at this. Bit messy. Look at all these threads. Loose threads all over the shop. KBMe's got a whole mixing bowl of watermelon. Nice. I love watermelon. Right. Stop reading this hot chat content. Start unpacking. Is that a DVD? Those are the Blu-rays. Let's put this here. What do you reckon? Or is it VHS? No VHS player. Catnip's going to go soon. It's got to leave early tomorrow morning. Thanks for popping in, Catnip. I hope everything is going okay with you, and I hope your stream... Have you been streaming? I haven't seen you streaming much, I don't think. But thanks for stopping in. I hope you're okay. Hope you feel better tomorrow. I felt rough for quite a while. Like, I've had a whole week of feeling rough. But I'm on the mend now. Everybody in the chat who's feeling okay tonight, don't take that for granted. This book's fucking massive. Let's put it there. Clothes? More clothes? There we go. See you later, Canit. Do you have an earache ad? KB me, I'm fine. My ears are feeling fine. Although every time somebody mentions my ears, I then realise how hot they are. Look at this. Look at those butterflies. Been feeling rough for 3 weeks. Start a data collection on my masters tomorrow, so basically moving to a zoo for a month. My hectic doesn't allow me to stream. Feeling rough for 3 weeks, doing a masters, that's mad. But when you did stream, you streamed hard, Catnip. You can go hard with the best of them, so I know you'll be back. But good luck with your masters. Good luck moving to a zoo. That is mad. Sounds great. Let's put that there. Life's hard, man. Oh, where shall I put this? Right, we're going to take the risk. We're going to put it there. Pot. The sounds are so good. I think Cade was telling us last week that... Should we have a shout out for Cade Smith? That in this game, they made a different individual original sound for each item when you place it down. Did you hear that? Thank you, Llama. What is this? Rascal. It's quite satisfying, this game. It is very satisfying. I am enjoying it. Actually, I've just noticed Rascal should go over here with the other board games. Oh, look at that. Oh, Let's put their controller with the other 3 controllers. Oh, it's a GameCube. Look at this. Us moving into this house has just doubled their collection of consoles. Put the games there. Oh. Come on, you can slide another game in there. Easy. Fucking piece of shit. What is this? A blanket? KBB, I got diagnosed with a form of Tourette's this time last year, so every day is either a complete struggle to wake up or it's a good day. Either way, I hope everyone else is good. Wow, KBB, that does sound tough. I hope you're having a good day today, KBB. Such a relaxing game, fucking piece of shit. Right, I mean, I'm not that happy about these games being separated. Let's have a couple of pairs. We don't want any lonely games. KBB, I remember, I've got to try and remember what their name was. I think it was Tourette's Hero. Scroobius Pip, who a lot of us are here because of Scroobius Pip, because we were part of his community on his Twitch channel. Let's do the obligatory Scroobius Pip shout out show. Shout out show? What the fuck am I talking about? Shout out show. Shout out. I think it was for his 100th episode of his Distraction Pieces podcast. Was it his 100th? Was it his 200th? Anyway, I think it was his 100th. He'd had loads of big stars, loads of big celebrities. He'd had big names, famous people, actors, musicians, comedians on his podcast. But for his 100th episode, he decided to shine a spotlight on Tourette's Hero, who I believe is a comedian. Oh, God, I can't remember. Anyway, somebody who has Tourette's. And it was a really inspiring episode because, as Pip said at the time, he did a podcast with somebody with Tourette's and somebody with a speech impediment, with a stammer. Jess Thorne. Tom. Sorry. I misread that M at the end as an R and an N. Jess Tom. And I learned a huge amount about Tourette's from that. Tourette's is something that I hadn't known anything about. Like so many things in life, totally uneducated, had a few assumptions, had never really researched it properly. And the beauty of so many podcasts and loads of other forms of media, but for me, I get this a lot from podcasts, is just getting educated on stuff by people who take the time to educate you properly. And that was an example. That was a great episode. It was very good. So yeah, I learned a fair bit about Tourette's from that. Most of it I've forgotten, but I found it interesting all the same. Anyway, this living room is looking good. Everybody else's stuff is fucking shit and all over the place, but happy with ours. Let's do the kitchen. Jess Thorne is a musician. Darcy struggling to find this game relaxing. Think she's still got PTSD from the crossword. Right. I'm sticking my cup up with the other cups. I'm sticking my tea towel. Yes. There's definitely going to be another cup, isn't there? Now we've got the perfect amount of cups in that area, there's going to be another fucking cup. Oh. Let's check out these drawers. Oh, that's all right. There we go. Peeler. Cookie jar. Nice. Bring the cookie jar. I mean, if I was moving into a shared house, I'd probably just keep that in my bedroom. Jess Thorne isn't even an actual musician, are they, Wasps? There is a museum called Jess, like a name like that. There is a musician who did a song. Fuck it. Let's not do that. Right, sugar. Let's get that over with the coffee. Oil by the oven, by the hob. Knife in a drawer. The big section here? Definitely that way around. What is that? Magnet. Nice. Let's have some freezer love. Are we keeping the plates? Do we just stack on the other people's plates? I think we do. Don't just drop them on top though. Very good, Funkle Albert. Right. Let's open some of these cupboards again. Yeah, so if you missed the start of the stream, I revealed live on my stream that I'm not going to be doing a stream on Tuesday. As in, I'm not going to be doing my normal stream at 10:30 on Tuesday. I know last week I did one in the afternoon at Pip's house, but this Tuesday I'm not doing one. But I might be doing an extra fun thing on Tuesday evening. I'm not going to give details because it might not happen. Hang up the towel. Purple towel. KBB, my Tourette's are physical more than vocal, so I flip people off, throw things everywhere. When the ticks are bad, I'm not allowed even pens or anything as I nearly stab myself with a tick. Wow. See, again, that's something I learned from that podcast episode. Just the variety of different types of tick that there are. When you grow up as a lot of people, when they grow up as a kid, when you grow up as a small child, obviously a lot of the stuff that you hear about Tourette's is just based on no knowledge at all, and you believe it is a lot of vocal stuff. And I had no idea how much it can be physical. But yeah, sounds challenging, KB Me, but I'm delighted. Again, it's just another big thumbs up for something like this kind of platform, where you might be having a particularly bad day for whatever reason, and maybe you feel like you can't go out, or you can't be with friends, or whatever reason you feel like your best bet is to be at home. You can log in, and you can be surrounded by a community of friendly people who consistently suggest that the person on screen has fake ears. Domela wants me to move the toilet rolls. Cannot. I'm not allowed to move anybody else's stuff. Wasps grew up as a child too. Oh, wasps. Get the Tampax in a drawer. Floss. Oh, a little bit of perfume. Why not? Oh, don't mind if I do. Can we hang that in there? Yes. I've never used one of those. What is that even called? Get the toiletries right in there. Look, I want to put it next to it. Oh, we can we? We can. We can't see it, but it's there. Line them all up along the back. Get the panty liners in a cupboard. They're the Tampax. These things weren't Tampax. They're the Tampax. Sorry, but these need to be arranged slightly differently. What are these, guys? What are these? If they're the Unpacks, and if they're the Always Ultra, what are those? What am I holding? Is it just tablets? I think they're probably just tablets, right? Paracetamol. They look massive. They look fucking massive. Aztaz, hey! Welcome in, Aztaz. KB Me, do not be sorry at all. Not boring remotely. I just haven't had a chance to read it. I haven't even read what you're about to write. But honestly, thank you for sharing. And you haven't spoken about it before. If you feel good sharing and getting stuff out there, then we are more than happy to hear it. We always have a very nice, friendly community here. KB Me, I didn't know you could have one or the other. So we're talking about tics or sort of different ways that Tourette's can present itself. I only have physical, but they came on suddenly over a night about a year ago. Wow, okay. Nights in hospital, brain scans and head scans, MRI machines and everything. It's scary. That does sound really scary. Once I got my diagnosis, I was proper left alone because there's no help and no medication. So I got my diagnosis and was like, ha ha ha, good luck. Sounds fucking tough, KB Me. That must have been scary as fuck. I don't know if getting a diagnosis sometimes, totally unqualified to say, but past experience with some things, at least when you get that diagnosis, it's like, okay, it's this. And then you can set about doing your own research, find other communities. But that does sound tough. Yeah, no medication. But yeah, KBB, no worries at all. Please do not say sorry. Not boring at all. I find it really interesting. Llama would love a diagnosis. Yeah, I was hearing a little bit about... I was speaking to Llama a little while ago about their condition, and sounds tough. Sounds tough. You're a llama in human form. Fuck! That's what it was all along. Anyway, Aztaz, you've joined us at a... we've been having some good chats. We've been having some good chats, finding out about each other in chat. We're playing Unpacking, which is just chilled and easy, and it's not too taxing. And it's giving us a chance to have a nice Sunday night. I hope you're good. I came in last night and I did a little bit of lurking when you guys were playing Fall Guys. We've done the bathroom, haven't we? Hey, how dare you? Yeah, I'm really enjoying this, Taz. It's have I done anything? Oh. Oh, the Breville. The Breville's back. It is chilled. I quite like unpacking in real life. I moved. I must have moved about 8 times. We used to move every single year when we first moved to London. So this was about 15 years ago. We used to move every single year, and I quite like it. It's fun unpacking your stuff, right? Putting out your new bits and bobs, making it feel like home. Oh, and I like stuff like that. Doors won't just knock over your stuff. First aid kit, sponges. Actually, can they go in there? I think let's do that there. Spatula. Oops. Just get out the massive knife. Why's the music stopped? Sorry guys, I just want to get up to date with your chat because it's just great chat, honestly. It's just great chat. It's problematic actually. You guys do quite a lot of good chat, quite distracting for the gamer here. Quite distracting for me. Can you be a bit shitter at chat, please? I've done it a couple of times where I've logged, and I'm sure all streamers get this, where you go back and you like click randomly on a bit of your video. I do not watch every single one of my streams in full, again. But I do go back and have a little click on sometimes, and then you see loads of chat and you're like, fuck, I missed all of that. So it's nice to try and keep up. Particularly on Friday night when we were playing Overcooked. Where am I going to put this fucking thing? Fuck it. Anyway, wanted to read KB Me. I love this game. Yes, yes, yes. Adder's a very complicated case, says Funkle Albert. I'd love him to come in for a scan, but he won't stop fucking streaming to get properly diagnosed. All right, Funkle Albert, you only live 10 minutes away. Just come over. Come over now. Dead chat enables. No. All right. There are things in the wrong place. That's what we're learning. For some reason, there's a problem with keeping your only chopping board on the highest thing surface. So that's right. Why can't I have my oil there? What's your problem? Oh, and it's going to let me just put it on the hob. That's safe. Anything else flashing in here? Hairspray can't go there, or Febreze, or whatever it is. Get the Febreze on the toilet, that's where it's most needed. Why can't you have that there? This has probably got to go in the bedroom or something. Where's our bedroom? No, what is it? I thought it was like perfume. I mean, the sink's a mess already, but fine, we'll put it there. We're good. Everything else is good in here, guys. For some reason, they've got a problem with all of these pyjamas being on the floor. Why? Fine. Let's get the hobby stuff on the floor. Let's put the frisbee back up there. Let's get the climbing boots back up there. Boots. Shoes. Get that there. We good? We're good. The bedroom's good. The bedroom is good. KB, me. I'm so happy that you found us randomly playing The Sims one day. I live in Ipswich and my dad's godfather was nearly the Suffolk Strangler. How was he nearly the Suffolk Strangler? I'm the most dramatic person ever. Like it. Okay, fine. Blanket probably needs to go in the bedroom. Under the bed? Why can't that go there? Oh, by the way, don't know if Divin Ink is still in the chat. We were talking about these on Divin Ink stream the other day. My absolute number one at the moment. I don't eat many crisps. For years, I didn't eat crisps at all. I mean, I'd eat them at parties, and like if I got offered crisps, I'd eat them. I'm not like, a madman, but I'd never really buy crisps. Oh, you sexy beast. Exactly. I don't know. Well, I did get a multi-pack the other day. But I'm not going to eat them all on stream, which is what Divin Ink is going to have to do at some point. KB, me. My granddad and him had a falling out before my dad was born. My family can be lies, so I don't know if it's 100% true, but it's wild to think. Yeah, that's crazy. Monster Munch Frazzles discos. No, I like discos, but I don't like Frazzles. I don't like meaty crisps. I don't like any meat flavoured crisps. I just want salt and vinegar everything, to be honest. Yeah, you do, Divinig. Please book that in for this week. That'd be lovely. M don't know. To be fair, I never ate ice cream or ice lollies as a kid unless it was one of those ones shaped like Super Mario. So good. All I know about ice creams is that you just need to, the first half, just have it in one bite. Always works. I've got to remember to find that apple that I chucked across the room right at the start of the stream. Anyway, the house is done. March 2007. Discos are crisps that are circular. Chips that are circular, Domella. Right, where are we going to move now? We've had our house, like our shared house, 2007, now 2010. Look at this. I mean, that is cramped. Someone's got an apartment in the city. Look out the window. Someone's got pets. All right. It does count as a pet. Sorry, it does count as a pet. It's a beetle. It's a beetle. Oh, it's ours as well. I reckon we put that straight in the bedroom. Look at this. It's all got a bit grown up. Serious. See what we're dealing with. There's the bedroom. Look at this. It's all got a bit modern. Bathroom. Oh, that is the kind of painting you'd buy in The Sims. I would hate. This is our first own place, isn't it? I think you're right. NutriBullet. I like the sink in the kitchen island. That is nice. Scales for drugs. Right, sweet pad dude is what everybody will be saying when they come over. Although yeah. What's our thoughts about coconut chocolate? I'm a fan. I like Bounties. Or do you mean coconut flavoured chocolate? What are we talking about here? KB me. The dice that I consistently don't really know what it is called, so never refer to, because I know it's something to do with D&D or something. KBMe, from what I know from the game, we just moved in with our boyfriend, but he won't move his stuff to accommodate, so we're kind of sad about it. Ah, okay, that makes sense, yeah. It does look like something that's been set up as a bit of a bachelor pad, but now we're moving in. Oh, I like it. That's good info. Llama, I don't mind. That was good info for me. Everybody in chat absolutely hated it, KB me, but I loved it. But it's true, yeah, usually we try not to spoil, but that wasn't too bad for me. I like that. I probably wouldn't have worked that out myself because I'm too busy unpacking and reading chat and not thinking about what's actually happening. Well, let's fuck off the boyfriend straight away. Shove that in front of the telly. It's cool, KBB. I mean, there will be times where I might ask directly. I might go, what do we think's happening? And then, yeah, you can get involved, so don't worry about it. It's cool. I like knowing. Mini guitar. Why can't I stand it up? That'd be much better. Oh, the pants. Here we go again with the pants. This is definitely... Look at the way he's got his boxes organised. Oh, we can't have this. Can I move his? Yeah, right. It's happening. Don't worry, he's going to get to keep the top drawer. This would be quicker, wouldn't it? If he's not fine with this, then he's a fucking arsehole. Why did... We just got some pants. Achievement unlocked. Is it because we moved the pants from drawer to drawer? We separated them. It's starting to get hot, guys. It gets so hot in this office. Should we have a little test and see what aircon sounds like? I know it's going to sound shit. This is what it would sound like. Oh, no, I haven't got the hose out the window. Forget that. I'm not going to do that. I wanted to see how loud it is. Yeah, quite annoying the way that the pants are all folded the wrong way around. Quite annoying that they put clothes in random boxes. Right, is this... Do you think we should have stuff on each side of the wardrobe? Oh, we can't. Nah, fuck it. I don't really care about his feelings anymore. I've got hurt feelings. Just mix up all the books. He's going to come home from work and be like, what the fuck? And we're going to be like, this relationship is toxic. I want you to embrace all my quirks. And you're dumped. And now I'm going to go and slowly pack up all of the stuff that I individually unpacked. Oh God, we can move his stuff around. Should probably leave it there. Why is the music stopped? We've lost game audio. Well, we haven't. We've lost the music. What does that mean? KBB, totally happy for you to tell me right now. Is the music gone for a reason? Toxic llama. Got to embrace it. If I come home and if I come home, let's say when my then girlfriend first moved in with me and my friend, all those years ago, and I came home from work and she chucked all my stuff in the bin, set fire to it, and arranged the ashes to say "Add is scum" in the road, I'd embrace that. I'd embrace that. You've got to. It's a two-way street relationship, llama. Ugh. I don't need help. I don't need help. I'm fine. It did not happen. Imagine. Add his scum. These shelves are getting very busy. Oh. Those could get that. Would that fit now? That'll do. Why am I selecting that? Can I move these? Yeah. I like that we can move the stuff here. Put the coasters out. We're going to have people over. My friend wrote "fuck you" in mayonnaise on a surface when they broke up with someone. Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise that within an hour would have gone clear. Was it supposed to be like a mysterious... Also, was it like written in a sandwich? Oh, no. You literally said surface and I read that word out. Was the surface a slice of bread? That would be a great way to passively aggressively make somebody lunch. Just write "fuck you" in condiments in the sandwich. They'd have no idea. I mean, you could argue that these should go in the bedroom. I imagine they might tell me. Let's put the chick with the mummy chicken. Oh. There's so much stuff in this place now. Too much. Too much stuff. I think a clear out's required. Get rid of all the boyfriend stuff. Blanket under the bed. Emergency blanket. Weighted blanket. Has anyone got a weighted blanket? My wife got a weighted blanket a couple of years ago. It's too much. It's so heavy. It's too hot. But she loves it. Only in the winter, obviously. You can put books under the table. Oh, good spot, Josh. And how dare you as well. Good spot. Let's put these big ones down there. Yes. And I can put some over here, look. Yeah, part of me's just shoving stuff wherever it will go rather than actually thinking about what might look nice. I reckon that might. Nice little ornament down there. We use weighted blankets at work as a choice from our sensory carts. We use weighted blankets at work as a choice from our sensory carts. Domella, who do you work with? Are you like a care worker of some sort? Are they for well, yeah, who are they for? Psych nurse, fuck. Wow, Domella. What a job. Amazing. Too many books up here, I reckon. They're too hot, the weighted blankets. That's why I found it. It was just too hot. And the compression on my chest, I was like, I can't breathe. Well, I could breathe, but it just felt like the weight was just a little bit too much. So many books. I don't like these notebooks being here, because that's the moleskin. These are like notebooks. I'm just going to organise these a bit better. This is how to play guitar. I kind of feel like the guitar thing could go somewhere else anyway. Maybe we put these notebooks here. Oh, it's not great, but fuck it. Oh, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. The boyfriend is not going to be happy with all this shit. There's so much tat. Another book. Honestly. Get a Kindle. It's book central here. It's like Llama's house. That's a callback to last week. Or was it Tuesday? Can't remember. Llama's got loads of books. Absolute show off. We've lost music again. Another notebook. Right, not happy about this. These notebooks need to go elsewhere. These are going in the study or wherever I had a desk. Come with me. You're going there for now. I reckon we're going to complete this flat, the boyfriend's house, and we're going to go from there. Josh and Herford are having a great chat about I've got no idea what. Can you move the Xbox over to the entertainment? Can you borrow a dictionary? Adam's never read a book. He calls them mystery cuboids. Can't make it vertical. Annoying. Can I move these? I mean, what we could do, let's stack these up again. And let's just get it so that they're ready to play at all times. We'll play his Xbox, so he doesn't get annoyed. Me coming in here with my superior GameCube. But we'll have these ready to go for like, do you fancy a little bit of GameCube? You know, we've been playing Xbox. I moved in 6 months ago. Like, we've exhausted Halo, so reckon we could play some Double Dash? Right, so many books. Let's have a little sort. A notebook, another notebook. That's kind of a notebook too, but we'll ignore that for now. Oh, come on, they'd go nice there. Fine. Let's get the notebook to the bedroom. That's a sexy thing to say, isn't it? Let's get the notebook to the bedroom. Oh, it's not going to let me put it on the floor there, is it? Okay, right. Did we do that room? Are we boxless? No, we're not. Far from it. Another fucking notebook. And the red bus. Don't bring the red bus when you're moving in with the boyfriend. I don't care if it was your granddad's. I don't care if he invented buses. Oh. Let's just put that there, fuck it. Right. Let's get our blouses out. Let's show we mean business. Where do I stick the bras? Empty, empty. All right. Do you think we're going to need... Let's put the bras in with the pants for now and see how we get on. We're definitely going to need to move those bras. I can feel it already. My God. What is she keeping notes on? We can fold those up. Fold up the PJs. Pants in the drawer. Those pants had carrot on. Pants, pants, pants. This is the pants section. Game Boy Advance. Is that Game Boy Advance? No, what's that called? Did so well earlier. Let's put your games here. Marker pens. Right, they're going to have a problem, aren't they, if I put those on the floor? But what if I want to? Have you thought about that, game? What's your problem? Oh my God. MP3 player. Ear update. Hot. Hot. Thank you so much for your question, Wasps Kill Bears. Do I have a pant question? The first one that came to my head was having to use my own pants to wipe my bum in a home base when I desperately needed the toilet. They'd run out of loo roll. I had no choice. I had to go. I had a dodgy stomach. I had to go. And I had no choice but to tear up my pants, use them as loo roll, and then kind of post them into the bin. I was about 19. And then I went commando for the rest of the trip to home base with my dad. Thanks for your question. Let's put the pants in here. Oh, the weights are here. That's why we subscribe. Oh, Paul Cleaner. Yeah. You ask the questions, I'll answer them. Adadad, why would you share this story? Real life happens, Stardust. We can't all come on stream and pretend we've got this glamorous life. Like Llama does. We can't all pretend we've got this glamorous fake life and that real shit doesn't happen. We've all been to the toilet and discovered there's no loo roll. We've all done that. It's how we react in the moment. I'm a real one. Demella's got it down. I'm a real one. Wow, I'd kind of forgotten that. But what do you do? What would you do? You adapt and you overcome. How dare you got that right? Llama got punched by a dog today. See? Glamorous. Right, let's get the bras in here. So many pants. Stardust can spire. Woohoo! Those can lunch. Dogs. Punch. Powerful Khan, Ad shamed me for pissing in a sink and yet threw away his poopy pants in a public washroom bin. Yes, at least I wiped my bum, Powerful Khan. Okay? I wiped my little bum. I did shame you for pissing in your sink. But I later took it back, I think. We got a question. Thank you so much. Llama-chan Gaming in the chat. Does can lunch? Lovely dress. We're not folding that dress up. That dress needs to be hung. Oh, the pink teddy comes everywhere. Surely that's allowed on the bed. Is that pants? I think it was Margaret Cho who talked about shitting her pants in her car while stuck in traffic in LA. There you go. If Margaret Cho can do it. Although I've never done that. I have never done that. KBB, ask me anything. 500 points. Channel Pats. Could you look at Hoko Life and see if you would play it? Would love to see someone play it. Recently. Everyone on YouTube's videos aren't recent, and I need ideas on where I'm going wrong. You spent the Pats. We'll do the research. One moment. I just need to... I need to go to gameplay. What's it called? Keep the music on. Hoko Life. Hoko's Modern Life. Hoko Life. Hoko Life is a cozy, creativity-filled community sim game. I mean, keep talking. Step off the train into the town of Hoko and get settled in your new home. This quiet village needs your help to turn it into the charming rural town everyone loves. Sounds good. Sounds good. Although, is it a bit Animal Crossing? It looks Animal Crossing-y. Gone off it. Hate it. Never want to play it. Absolutely no way. Thanks for the suggestion. What happened, Sparkle? What did you miss? Oh, yeah, you did. I haven't played Animal Crossing. I've got no real desire to. I think that's almost too cute. It's like too cutesy. And like, yeah. I think Sims is as far as I'd go in that direction. I think we put these weights somewhere else. Under there. Right, we've got to... putting clothes on top of his existing clothes is probably a bit much. Oh, this is going to become too much, isn't it? We're going to have to move his ties. Oh, okay, let's put his ties in with his pants. Should we put our trousers in here? Oh, you can only fit 2 pairs in. Not good. This will do for now. Right, budge your fucking shoes up, mate. Look at the state of those slippers. Dad just hates cute animals. I do. I hate one of my cats. Dad wipes his ass with cute animals. I would probably do that. I would probably do that. Oh, extra hangers. Oh, yes. Let's hang up some stuff. Hang up some stuff. Oh, I've just put an item on top of his. That's bad. Sorry, I just got an alert. It's got 2 thumbs up and fell asleep on the couch. That guy? You? Frolicles would be my guess. Yeah, KBMe. I want the Celeb Sims. I want to get the Celeb Sims, but I hate all your other suggestions. Not really. Right, where are we going to put the hat? Are they still working at the, look, the little pumpkin shop or wherever it is? That looks like a uniform still. Oh, look at this. Somebody's a big shot. Still got their certificate. There's nowhere to put my certificate. What the actual fuck? Are we going to put it in the toilet? Black toilet. Living the dream. Frolicles, where are we? 2010. Thank you, Domella. Let's get the yoga mat under the bed. Yeah, so basically what we think's happened, Frolicles, is that the main protagonist has moved in with her boyfriend. He very much has the bachelor pad. There's lots of black and grey. And yeah, we're basically shoving all our stuff into his place. And there's nothing he can do about it. That's for trousers, isn't it? Or a skirt. There we go. Satchel. That's not going to be allowed there, is it? He's not going to be happy if we move all his stuff around. But there you go. Listen to my MP3s. Oh my god. Too many different types of shoes. Who'd have this many pairs of shoes? Definitely not me. I've never admitted having loads of shoes. Really, I could arrange this so that all of the different outfits are together. But I cannot be fucked. Oh, God. So many clothes. Oh. Well, no doubt there's going to be some random clothes in one of the other boxes. We know what this game does to us. We know this game toys with us and tricks us. Stop trying to pick up that fucking blouse. Do people say blouse anymore? I don't think I've actually ever heard anybody say blouse, apart from elderly people. Alright. We're kind of looking okay in here, apart from this. So many notebooks. That'll do. Bloused. Alright, Darcy. Thanks, I say blouse. Domella, you're not elderly, you're from America, so let's blame it on that. What is a blouse? Is it like a sort of smart casual thing? Because don't you just say top? Female shirt. female shirt. What is female? Got you there, Frolicles. Powerful Connors, got you. Let's not go gender and clothes. No. Let's say, unfortunately, especially when you're buying for kids, clothes are very much split into genders still. And it's very much boys like blue and dinosaurs, girls like pink, and hearts and unicorns. And although there is a fair amount of truth in that to an extent, it's only because we've been conditioned to believe it, man. I'm not getting into this. Please do not get into this in chat. Let me rearrange this stuff. We're having a nice Sunday morning. We're not going to start talking about gender politics tonight. Or probably any other night. Although let me assure you that my opinions are absolutely first class. Right, let's get all the loose stuff out. Look at that. 2 things spread across the drawer. No thanks. Where's the little pot for the toothbrush? There it is. Fancy pants with his electric toothbrush. Get the Febreze up there. She clearly does stinky shits all the time. The sound has gone cursed again. Did he just say Sunday morning? Did I say Sunday morning? Let me know if the sound is still weird, guys. Oh, well, that's the point I'm making. Blouse isn't mentioned much more because of the gender association. That could be right, Frolicles. I don't know. Female shirt headlining a smaller stage this year. Yes, Wasps, well done for keeping it up. That's what she said. What room are we doing? Bathroom. Massive tablets. Oh. A new modern version of Tampax. Maybe. Get your panty liners. Do you remember when Claire Rayner advertised panty liners with wings? That is a UK celebrity, Demella. They're called tampons. Yeah, but Tampax is the brand. And I've always grown up calling them Tampax because that's the brand that we had in our house. It's like calling a Hoover. What are you like, can somebody pass me the vacuum cleaner? Or do you ask for the Hoover? Hey? That's the best I could do, Llama. Tampons. You're so right. Tampons. Right. Why can't I put those there? Fuck it, we're having them on the shelf. We're putting that on the shelf. We're putting that on the shelf, although I reckon they go in here. Hair straighteners. GHDs, pubic hair straighteners. Oh no, that's the Breville. See, the Breville. Just can't help but use brand names. Stick it on top of the fridge for regular use. Little bin. Big fan of that. Can we put that in there? No. I reckon we keep that in the kitchen. Safest place for that. Oh, look at him. He's got his protein powder. Pubic hair dryers? That's a low blow. Wasps, fucking hell. You guys. Right. How are we getting on? How long have we been going? 2 hours, 10 minutes. All right, bathroom done. That's a nice bathroom. I love all these little details. Outside looks cool. Chat, I want to know who's lived in at the highest. Who's lived in at the highest part of a tower block, please. Some people live in the country. Some people live in the city or town. Some people live at the top of a tower block. Some people live much nearer the ground. But Joshua Jones could live wherever he goes, down by the water, because that's the life he knows. Please, please tell me somebody in chat remembers the cartoon Joshua Jones. And I'm worried it's only Funkle Albert. That was a theme tune from a cartoon or a show. Great question. The highest I've lived, as in I'm talking about like blocks of flats. I don't think I've ever really lived that high. I think I've lived on the second level. I don't think I've gone above second level, guys. Second floor. I can't believe this. Is that true? I live in the ground floor, baby. That's why I'm in this stream. Powerful card. Did someone ask that, or did I just ask him? I asked it. I asked the question because I've looked out the window here and I've realised that this is like an apartment on a higher floor. I don't think I've ever lived higher than the second. Does nobody remember Joshua Jones, by the way? Right. Sorry, but we're having this moment. Oh my god, it's going to turn out it didn't ever exist. There we go. Anyone remember Joshua Jones? 1991? Bear with me, guys. Mute. Fucking tune.
Some people live in the country. Some people live in the city or town. Some people live at the top of the tower block. Some people live much nearer the ground. But Joshua Jones can live wherever he goes.
Down by the clean film. Wow.
Some people work in an office.
Yeah.
Some people like to work outdoors. Some people work in a great big building. Some people work on a factory floor. But Joshua Jones,
It's been so long, Joshua.
wherever he goes, down by the waterside or any place the water
Don't. No. You hear those steel drums? Fuck. What? That was better than I ever could have imagined. I don't remember it being such a chilled vibe. Audio is still cursed. What? Which audio? As in, even YouTube was cursed. Can't believe I talked to myself. I thought it was a good question, Powerful Khan. Am I not allowed to appreciate stuff I do? YouTube got weird audio there. That is weird. Right, let's go and empty our last couple of boxes on this level, and then we're done. We're done for the night. My ears are getting seriously hot, as we discussed. I didn't have the aircon on for long enough in here before. Oh, yes, the cookie jar still lives. Oops. Yeah, I don't... Oh. Don't know what's going on with the audio. Let's... What is this? What is that? Is that something to do with coffee? Grinder of some sort. Joshua Jones, chill beats to study by. That's a Spotify playlist I'd subscribe to. Yeah, is it a grinder for beans? Draws, man. What is this? Some sort of spice or something. There's not... We've rarely seen any ingredients, have we? KBB, I'm head to sleep now anyways. Have a good rest of the stream. Be safe, everyone. Have a good one, KBB. Hope you have a good sleep and a good rest. Sunday night, 10:15. That is a good time to be going to bed on a Sunday night. Thank you for joining us again and coming in not just for a sim stream and becoming a valued part of the community by ripping into me. I genuinely appreciated it. And I hope to see you here again soon. What is all this stuff? Dried coriander, cumin, sugar. Could work that one out myself. Oil. Balsamic vinegar. Some sort of cinnamon. Completely forgot the word cinnamon then. Postcard. Mello, you really should make that part of your chat requirements. Yeah, you have to lay into me. No, because then you get complete strangers. I mean, at least KBMe had been in once before. We haven't had much of that recently. Complete unknowns coming in and giving me abuse, which is good. Look at this. Where the fuck is this kettle going to go? There's no plug over here, is there? There is. Okay. Maybe this is the little tea area. He can have his coffee area over there. And I'll have my tea and biscuits area over here. These things can just go here. Oh, slow cooker. Oh, God. Can we put them behind there? No. What's going on in here? Right, let's have a bit of organisation in here, mate. Come on. Baffled by Spices. That is a good band name. Pulled Apart by Horses. That makes me think of, who I believe Funkle Albert liked. There was one Pulled Apart by Horses album that I used to listen to when I used to cycle to work because it fucking get me going, and I haven't listened to it since. Where am I going to put this colander? Oh, the colander. Right, protein powder's going out there. We're going to drain past him more than you're going to actually, it's probably not true, is it? Depends how often he's working out. But fuck it. Oh, come on. Alright, just get the little jar in there. Stick our water bottles together in here. Good call, Marty God. What's that? The laptop? Stick the laptop in the living room. Oh, tablet, right. We don't actually have anywhere for this kind of stuff, do we? Can we do that? It's a bit shit, but let's try it. Ooh. What's that kind of tablet? That's like a... Oh, it's like a mini whiteboard, is it? I got excited by the whiteboard. I've got a whiteboard in this room. Cannot show you it. Not that any of you actually give a shit. Nobody was thinking, oh, I wish he'd show us the whiteboard. Oh. Right, one box down, guys. One box down of our Sunday, left of our Sunday night stream. Massive fucking knife. Right, let's have a look at these drawers. Stick that in there. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's like the coffee thing, isn't it? For pushing down the coffee grounds. Oh. Where do I put that? Just let me shove it in like everybody else does with their wooden spoons. Just shove it in a drawer. Thank you. Can I shove that in as well? Just let me shove it in. Frolicles has asked a question. I don't have a great question, a great answer for this one, I don't think, apart from what it actually was. Can I tell you a story about it? I don't know. My first car was a Vauxhall Nova 1.2 green. Don't know what year it was. My mum and dad bought it for me. Yes, privileged. Amazing. Appreciate it. When I was 17. I drove it quite a lot. Was it a Vauxhall Nova? My mum and dad bought it for me. It was like fifth hand or something, yeah? Not first or second. It wasn't a brand new fucking BMW or something. So I'm not a Tory, thank you very much. But I failed my driving test 3 times. When I was 17 and 18. Then I went travelling, then I went to uni, then I moved to London. So I didn't need a car, didn't pass my test for ages. So they ended up selling it. That's the story. My first car was a car that I didn't actually ever drive legally. They sold it. I got bought a car, yeah, and that does sound fancy, and I appreciate that it is and was, but I knew people who got, in the area I lived in, who were much fancier than that and got bought brand new cars, or this was a beaten up old Nova. I think it probably cost about 500 quid. Yes, it's still a lot of money, but if you and your family, Llama, hadn't spent all their money on books building the huge library you live in, you know? First car chat. Has that kicked off a load of other first car chat? What other cars have you got? Domella, someone started a Discord thread in another channel for birthdays where you can put in a command and your birthday and it automatically sends out happy birthday wishes. I think we could do something like this. Don't know. Sounds pretty cool. I'm starting to think it wasn't a bloody Nova and I'm just getting my Vauxhalls confused. It was love on the freezer. Let's make this a bit more jaunty. Oh, I can't bloody remember now. There's too much stuff in this kitchen, guys. These guys need to go to a car boot sale, sell some of this stuff. Let's put the spices up here. Because the toasters, we don't want the toaster by the sink, do we? Let's put it there. Boom, we're done. Oh my god, look how much stuff is in the wrong place. Right, can these go over here? Can't have spices on top of the fridge. Oh no. You literally need to have them just out on the side. Along with this stuff. Look, they just want us to have random stuff in random places. Why? What's wrong with having that in here? Okay, we're good. We're good. Look at this car chat. Novas, Corsas, Austin Mini, Ford Escort, Fiat Panda, Baby Blue. Oh, Frolicles. Very nice. Right, I've got a problem with this. Where do they want me to put it? Okay. There's no desk, is there? Where do you reckon we're meant to put that? Oh, there's so many things that are wrong. Any ideas in chat where I'm supposed to put this tablet? Oh, there's some Wacom. There's nowhere to put it. Let's put it up here. Come on, that's fine. It is fine. Okay, what about the little whiteboard? If that's what we think it is. Oh, God. Do you reckon that goes in the kitchen? It's like supposed to be for shopping lists. Does look like an Etch-a-Sketch. I'm so hot right now. Again, it's got too hot in here. I need to sort this office out so it doesn't just heat up like this. Where do I put it? Why are people saying, oh, wasps? Oh, relaxing. Oh, okay. Where do I put this whiteboard thing? I hate this. Fuck. Does it stick to the fridge? Good shout. Oh, wasps. What a guy. Thank you, wasps. Anything else in here? That's flashing. No, we've got stuff in the bedroom flashing. This notebook. Okay, these couldn't go on the floor. Excuse my sniffing. Right, where does this want to go? On top of this speaker, I reckon. Although, realistically, wouldn't that be really bad if you're playing music? The vibrations surely would just kill that beetle. Something wrong in here? This. Right. Do we think we want to have this in the living room? We have to move these up. Oh, we can't select these. We can't move his art. Well, then there's no way it can go in that room. And we've established this. I'll just put it under the bed. Fine. Happy with that? There we go. We've moved into the boyfriend's and it all looks lovely. That is sad, Josh. She has come to this place proud of her achievement, and because he has super glued his pictures to the wall, we have to just put it under the bed, and that does make us sad. Got another sticker. We completed another level. Photo in the scrapbook. September 2010. Done. Barely managed to fit myself in here. See, there you go. I like this. I like the narrative of this. She's moved in. It's not great. And that was hard to fit everything in. That was cool. Right, let's see what we're dealing with. 2012. She's got her own place. What the fuck? Or is this a kid's? Who knows? I don't know what's happening here. There are belts. Like martial arts belts. But we're going to find out on the next stream, on the next time we play this, which who knows when it will be. Last week I said 2 weeks, and I did it a week later. The plan is to do Show Us Your Stuff next week. Is this our old room? Are we back home? Isn't this your kids' room? Yeah, I thought it looked a little bit like it might be a kids' room, but maybe we've moved back home. Exciting. We can find out more on the next episode of Unpacking. Oh, yes, I can release my ears. Whew. Next week, we're 100% doing Show Us Your Stuff. And yeah, of course, I'm now going to play you the show. Show us your stuff. 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 Only comment I read there was that the ear thing was sexy, so thanks. Thanks, Demella. Show Us Your Stuff is a thing that we do on the channel where we've done it once. I'm pretending as if we've done it for years. We get people to send in photos of their stuff. Toys is the category. Toys. If you've got a cool old toy. If you bought a toy that you used to have when you were a kid. If you've stolen a child's toy and there's a funny story around it, take a photo, send it in to me on Twitter. I'll do it on Discord, if you're in any shared Discords, or you can send me an email to showusyourstuffplease@gmail.com, and we'll do that next Sunday. In the meantime, I will be back on Twitch on hopefully Tuesday for some fun, maybe in Tuesday evening. There will be more information on that, I'm sure, tomorrow, if it's going to happen. If not, I'll be back Wednesday, 10:30 in the morning, where we'll be playing The Sims. Thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you to all of you lovely regulars. Thank you to the couple of new people who got involved as well. That was all very enjoyable. If you've been lurking all night, thank you. Just thank you. Thank you. I need to find the apple. Where is that apple that I had a bite of and chucked? I don't know where it is. Thank you to Wasps and to Llama for being great mods today and always. Wasps, when are you next streaming? Is it Thursday morning? Thursday morning's like your only guaranteed slot, right? When else are you going to be streaming? And Llama, any plans? Any plans? Little tickle in the throat. Terrible crossword and a shit story. You can usually guarantee that. A great shit story. Better. Dog punched me in the face. I don't know when I'll recover. Okay, Llama cannot stream because a dog punched him in the face. Right, let's see who we raid. It's Sunday night, guys. It's fucking Sunday night. I'm going to raid and run, but I'm putting my headphones on so I can go and say hello. It's Sunday night, which means we're going to raid Guzbo. Thank you for being here. You are lovely. You're so lovely. Honestly, and I really mean it. You're all really lovely, and I love hanging out with you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the people who resubbed. And thank you for the bits. It's all very exciting. See you soon.